Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of Feed Beast Beyond here on the CreedCraft server. Today we're going to be doing something which I have been meaning to do for a long time and I have just been putting it off. Today we're going to be making a terra shatterer from Britannia, and this will help us mine a lot more resources much quicker, and it will also help us do a lot of the landscaping around here. So, again, I just want to get straight into this. This is something which I've been meaning to do, as I say. I have gathered up a huge amount of resources here over the last couple of days because I created a quantum quarry. I actually created 6 of them by accident. I created 6 of the quarries and 1 of the actuators, thinking it was that way around, but actually it is 1 of the quarries and 6 of the actuators. And so I've got a few spare. I've been passing them out around the server. But I've just created this just to quickly gather up some resources so we've actually got stuff to build with. I do think this is a little bit cheaty though, so I'm not going to be using it all the way through the series. It quickly becomes very unmanageable with the amount of stuff that it gathers. So yeah, to get into it, I'm going to go into here and get our, where is it, Britannia. And I've actually got 3 Let's Go Britannias in here. And so if we have a look at this, where are we? Let's just go to the index and come down here. We can see TERRASTEEL here. It's a complex magical alloy infused with a great amount of mana. Conjuring it proves to be no small task. For starters, to create it, one requires a terrestrial whatever that is says plate set on top of a checkerboard pattern of lapis, lazuli blocks and living rock. Well, we've got plenty of lapis. I've not got much living rock anymore, but we've got some. I think we should have enough. Mana needs to be provided to this blocks, with sparks being the most effective method. So we need to get into sparks today as well. And so, if we have a look at sparks and what these require two of any colour petal, gold nuggets and blaze powder. So all we need is blaze powder. Now, do we have any? Yes, we've got plenty of blaze rods. I went round. We've got a blaze farm actually, so I went out to a blaze farm and got a load of blaze rods. So we've got tons of blaze powder now. Not tons, but enough. So if we go back to spark, we're going to need 5 of these in total, I think. So let's see if we've got enough 5. Actually, how many petals do I have? Yes, I've got enough white petals. I just want to make sure that I've got at least 1 of each in the system. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I've just learned live drive. So this is make a spark to help transfer mana around. So there's another thing I want to do as well. This Woot system has been running now for about a day or so. I've actually upgraded this chest here to a small storage crate. If we have a look in here, we've got a load of gunpowder and a fair few of these Eye Storms and catalyzing glands. So I'm going to grab all of that stuff out. I'm going to take this off as well, and I'm going to replace it with an ender chest. Now this ender chest is already linked up to the network upstairs. So if I put all of this in, you will see it starting to be sucked back out of here, and that is going, we come back up the stairs, that is going up to this end chest here, which I can take this off now. I was testing whether you could put a redstone comparator on it, and you can, so you can actually read if items are going into the system. And so that's being extracted here into this interface and then into the system. So that's very simple. And this has stack upgrade and some speed upgrades in it. And you can see stuff coming into the system there. And if we open this up, you can see these are being filtered in. So we've actually got enough. I will sleep because it's dark outside. Yes, we've got enough gunpowder in the system now to let the entrepreneur stuff outside work, and I'm going to grab the last one of those because we won't need the flint system for now or anymore. This was a good system at the time, but I found it quickly became unmanageable. So I'm going to take all of this stuff down. You can see I had a timing mechanism on it as well, and I found that it just wasn't working how I wanted it to work. And one other thing I need is a dirt block. So I'll grab a dirt block, bring that out, put that on here, and put the entrepreneur on the top of it. Now if we go underneath, I can turn it back on. So I just disabled... What did I disable? Yes, I changed it to work with only with redstone signal. And so that is how we're going to eventually turn it on and off once I actually find out the best way of configuring it with redstone. I think something along the lines of a comparator coming out of these manifolds, possibly with the red string comparators, and then we can have all the redstone down here and going back up. And so now this here is gathering up mana for us. So if we now put some of these sparks on the top of these will be able to gather up mana for us, and we're going to send it out to the side here. So I will grab some living rock and some lapis now. They should be in range of the system here. So let's have a look. We need lapis blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we need 5 of those. Maybe 4. And living rock. We've only got 2 stacks of that left. And I'll grab 5 of that. I can't remember which way around it is for now. The other thing we need is that amalgamation plate, or whatever it is called. Agglomeration plate. Terrestrial agglomeration plate. There we go. So this is... Do we have all of these runes? Yes, we do. All we need is a block of mana steel. And we have that. We're running out of mana steel though, so we will get some more of that soon. But now we have everything we need to build this up. If we have a look in here, if we go back again, this is the recipe, if it has it. Well, we can actually just go into here. And with Terra Shatterer, this is what we want. So it's 2 living wood twigs, 4 TERRASTEEL ingots, and these take 500,000 mana each, and a mana tablet. I don't know if it has to be empty or not, but we'll find out. I've actually got a fair few mana tablets in here. I've been running this machine periodically, and it does collect up a lot of mana quite quickly. So you can see we've got 3 full mana tablets here, and a few that are more or less full and pretty much empty. So I'm going to grab a full one and a pretty empty one, just to give this system a kickstart. And what else do we need? Yeah, so I was going to have a look in here to see about this agglomeration plate. So where is this? Okay, so if we actually go forwards in this book here, we can see that it is here. And the terrestrial agglomeration plate. And so we need 5 living rock and 4 lapis. And so you can see it gives us a little ghost image of it here. And I want to place this by the side of it here. So I'm actually going to come away from that. I want to get rid of this now. So how do I do that? I'm just going to place this down there. That'll do. And so now we can take out some of these blocks. And that's all of those gone. Is it that one gone as well? No, that one. And we can place these in. So one there, 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 and there for the lapis, and for the living rock. Why did that go there? That's why I don't like these ghost images too much. And then finally the terrestrial plate in the centre there, structure complete. And we can put the final spark on the top of it there. And so this will hopefully, so long as it's more than 12, less than 12 blocks away, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so it should be fine. I'm going to need the Wander the Forest, so if we come and grab that as well. Wander the Forest, there we go. And now I should be able to right click on here and right click on there, and I will do that on each of these. There we go, and hopefully that will be everything done now. I need to make sure the system's working as well. There we go, I didn't have any sand in the system, so the TNT wasn't replacing itself. So I put a load in from the cobblestone generator over there, and it is now working fine. So, yeah, this needs, if we come in back to here, TERRASTEEL, we need to toss a mana steel, mana diamond, and a mana pearl onto this plate, and then it will start to create the TERRASTEEL. So we need to get some mana steel. So I've got 5 mana steel, mana pearl, and some diamonds. So we grab those. We can make the mana diamonds first. And so now with these 3, we can place 1, 2 and 3 on there. And we can see energy is being thrown into those. And so long as we don't pick those up, these blue sparks around it will get brighter and brighter, and eventually it'll turn into a single TERRASTEEL ingot. So we need to do this 3 more times after this. We'll just wait and see how long this takes. And yeah, then we can get on and do the other ones. Okay, that actually takes quite a long time to make this. That was probably about 4 or 5 minutes or so. And so we have now our first TERRASTEEL ingot, and we got the achievement Dancer in the Dark, conjure a TERRASTEEL ingot using a terrestrial agglomeration plate. I'm getting good at these tongue twisters now. A lot better than I was at the beginning of the episode. And you can see this is working just as I want it to. It is filling up fairly quickly on these. It's not even though. I may have to get a mana distributor and make it a little bit better with one of those. So yeah, I'm going to make the other 3 of these that I need, and I may make up a couple extra just because I've got 5 of these. Oh, sorry, I've got 4 more of these, so I'll make up one extra as well, and we'll see what we can do with that. So I'll be back with you once this is done. Okay, and it's just about to finish the last one of them now. Any second. There we go. And so that is 5 TERRASTEEL ingots. And that should be everything. So I'm actually going to head back inside, and I don't know why, I still prefer to use this crafting grid rather than this wireless crafting grid. It still takes a while to get used to it, so I'm just going to empty off some of the stuff in here, get rid of those, and we'll put these in as well. So now we can have a look at the Terra Shatterer and see if we've got enough to make it. Okay, it looks like it isn't putting the mana tablet in automatically, so I'm going to try with an empty one, and yes, that works. It saves us wasting mana. But if I put a full one in, does it change this? Yes, it does. Okay. So you see here, if we grab one of these and put it in, this is rank D, or D rank, which is the least amount of power you can have in a Terra Shatterer. However, if we preload it with some mana by using a full mana tablet, it is rank C, actually halfway through rank C. And so this will mine, I think it's a 5x5 area or a 3x3 area. And so we're going to make it with a full one instead of a empty one. And we're also going to need a couple of these, and I'm going to take these as well, all of these ones, because we need lots of mana for this to actually work. And one of the reasons why I want to do this is to kind of amalgamate some of the stuff in my on my hotbar. Currently I'm using Tinkers, and if I drag everything back into where it normally is, you can see this is my normal loadout on my hotbar, and it's full. And so whenever I need to actually use anything or place blocks or something, I have to sacrifice one of these, or more, sometimes almost all of them, in order to be able to place blocks. And so this works as a pickaxe. I think it also works as a better axe than a pick, than a normal pick. It works as a better shovel than a normal pick. And so we'll be able to amalgamate some of these tools at least, not all of them, but some of them. It doesn't have a great attack damage, unfortunately, but we'll be able to do something about that maybe. I also want to put Silk Touch onto it. This is one of the biggest ones I want to put on, and maybe even Soulbound. So what do we have in the way of Soulbound? We need an Ender Crystal, and in a Soulbinder this is a Enderman in a Soul Vial with a Vibrant Crystal, which is that. So we'll make that to start. This is an Iron Golem, so no. I'll grab one of these. I will get an Enderman. We can do that. I'll sleep first. Yeah, we can get an Enderman quickly from the end. Just have a look. Oh, there's one there. So I'll grab him. And I think I've got a Soulbinder in here. So we'll have a look. And do I still have it around? Or is it still in the machine? Yes, it's here. There we go. So if we come down to the end here and put that into this space, we can put Enderman and the Vibrant Crystal in there, use player XP, and this will slowly do its thing. I should have an Octatic here that we can put into there, and this will go much quicker. We get an Ender Crystal and that back. So clean up again, put that back in. Got 2 mana pools here, I can get rid of those, get rid of that and that. And so we want to put these 2 onto the Terra Shatterer, but I will need a book and quill. I think, yep, there's book and quill. Okay, so let's go down to spawn and get these sorted as well. Over here we have an automatic mana farm, and you can see there's already some mana tablets in there, and so I might add mine to this, grab these ones out and basically swap these over, because I can see that is full. So if I grab those full free ones and just sort these so that we know. If we get rid of that one and that one, and I need to move away from this quite quickly because they come back into my inventory. And I'll just put all of these in and I will know that some of them are mine. So we'll do that. I need to find out a way of making it easier to put them into there. I might make a precision dropper and just drop them in that way. And I will move this. Oh, we've got a anvil here, so I didn't need to move that. Because I've got an anvil over there that I've been using, but there's one here as well. So if we put that in there and that, and I need to get lapis, of course. Just fly back over here, grab some lapis, and back. Bit of rubber banding, and again, blimey. And put the lapis in, 14 levels for that. Can take that out, and of course there's an anvil here. See how much we need for these. That is 4 for Silk Touch and 5 for Soulbound. So now we have a Silk Touch Soulbound Terra Shatterer at rank C. So let's go into the Deep Dark and I'll show you the mine in there that we've been digging out, and we'll take this thing through its paces at rank C. In the Deep Dark here we've created an elevator down to bedrock level, which takes us down here, and this is the strip mine that we've been digging out down here. Only a quite small one at the moment, but I'm sure this will get much bigger. This Terra Shatterer isn't amazing at the moment at this rank, at like rank C. And so if we right click with this, you can see it changes on the hotbar there, it makes a weird noise and it starts glowing. And so if we knock this block out now, it will knock the block below and above it as well. So if we do this, so we can now mine in a kind of a 1 block wide but 3 tall area. And so it does make mining quicker. But of course, we want it to be much quicker than this as well, so this isn't amazingly handy at the moment, but we'll get there. To actually increase the rank on this, we need to drop it into a mana pool. So I'm going to use one of my mana pools by my TNT spawn, well, by my TNT mana producer. And we're going to leave this in overnight, and I will see what it is like tomorrow when I come back onto the server, and we'll see if it has actually upgraded at all in its rank. So I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully this will be much better. It's now the next day in real life, and I have left this Terra Shatterer in mana pool overnight. And we can see it is now part way through rank A, which means now this is much better than it used to be. And so at rank C, remember it was doing a 1x3 section, and if we come over to a part of the wall now, and remember to turn it on, we can see it will do a 7x7, I think, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x5 section. So now we can just come through and mine much quicker throughout all of this, and it'll get dirt, it'll get gravel, it'll get ores, and we're soon going to need to get into something like iron backpacks to be able to pick all of this stuff up. And also while mining down here, I'm going to need to get a load of torches as well, so that I can torch up behind me, because down here the dark kills you, which isn't nice at all. I've found that out a couple of times so far, but I haven't lit it up enough down here, and I've ended up dying. The shadows swallowed me up. So this, I've been said before, I wanted to get for quite a while, and I'm going to spend some time down here mining out, and I'm also going to leave it again each night in the mana pools to be able to try and fill up. And I've just realised I'm using this here without actually having any mana on me, so I'm actually wasting stuff at the moment. I have put a couple of more enchantments on it. I put in Unbreaking Free and Mending, which will help it to replenish its health as well. But I'm going to go back to the overworld and gather up some mana tablets for this. I need to make sure that I've always got a mana tablet on me. One other thing to remember whilst using the Terra Shatterer is if it's turned on like this, it will continuously drain mana, and once all the mana is gone, like it is now actually, it will start draining the durability as well. And so it's best to make sure you turn it off after each use, and especially when you're leaving it in mana pools overnight. If you're leaving it anywhere at all, then make sure you turn it off. So today we have created TERRASTEEL. We've created this TERRASTEEL Shatterer here. We've enchanted it up and got it up to rank A. And so we've got a lot further forwards in Britannia, and now that we've got access to TERRASTEEL, we can start making the Elven Gateway and some much more advanced things with Britannia. So we'll be able to get quite far with Britannia and possibly even do the Gaia Guardian fight soon, or whatever that's called. And then we'll be able to get to the top tier stuff as well. I keep getting told that Britannia is a tech mod and not a magic mod, although I tend to disagree a bit. I like the magic side of Britannia. I like the tech that it gives you, but I really like the magic feel that it has. So yeah, we'll be doing a lot more with that. Next episode though, we'll be getting into some auto crafting and base upgrading. We'll be kitting out the inside of this building a lot more than it is now. So thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and make sure you check out the other guys on the server as well. Their links are all down in the description below this video. And yes, thank you very much for joining me. I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.